Hey you guys, so I'm back for 2-minute Q&A Tuesday, and I'm going to answer as many questions as I can about paying off debt versus savings. And I'm going to do it within 2 minutes this time. Hopefully. Let's do it. Start. All right. Which do you prioritize first, paying off debt or savings? Honestly, it does matter where you're at financially, and if you do not have an emergency fund, this is your top priority. But what I am not saying is to stop making the payments on your debt. Make the minimum payments while you're saving up for your emergency fund. So any extra money that you have from side hustles, tax refunds, todo lo cuarto en tu casa, push it towards your emergency fund. All right, so the next question is, how much should I save for my emergency fund? So I'm a little biased on this because I do live in a big city, and I do not think a starter emergency fund of $1,000 is enough. I believe you should save 1 month of your mandatory bills for your emergency fund. That is going to include housing, transportation, utilities, groceries, and the minimum payments for all of your debts. Now, do not include Netflix and chill and getting your hair done and nails done. That is not a mandatory need. Sorry, mommy. Okay, after that is, once I have an emergency fund, how do you recommend I pay off my debt? Well, what worked for us was we used the snowball method that we learned through Dave Ramsey, which is pretty much you start off by paying your smallest debt and you put the minimum payments towards your larger debts. And once you finish paying off your smaller debts, you kind of snowball it towards the next smallest debt. And eventually you will get out of debt. This has been the most motivating way that I've paid off debt, and that was my first time paying off debt. But we accomplished it, so that's all that matters. So the snowball method definitely works. All right, and how am I on time? Woo! Killed it. All right, so the next, I wanted to talk to you guys about something different. So one thing a lot of people do not talk about after you saved your emergency fund and you paid off your debt is the burnout that comes with it. I felt it, and honestly, what my husband and I decided to do was to take 1 year to focus on our short-term goals. So we started saving for what we wanted in our short-term goals account, which is part of the high-five banking method, and it really did allow us to enjoy some of the fruits of our labor without going back into debt, because that was a really big deal for us. So this account realistically became our we ain't going back into debt type of account, which I'm really excited about, because that was the whole point of going through this financial journey, is to get out of debt and start saving for the things that we really want to do. Now, moving forward, something that we're going to do is start dividing up our extra money between our emergency fund, our short-term goals, and definitely our long-term goals. Thanks, you guys. Espérate. Do not forget to like, comment, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed to my channel. And definitely follow me on social media. Bye.